Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Shil. My name is Shil. I will take you on a journey through food and my life experiences that made me the woman I am today. Cooking has been a vital part of my upbringing, growing up in an Indian family where both my parents were exceptional cooks. My passion for cooking began when my grandmother, my mother's mother, used to stay with us all summer, and she awakened my passion as I cooked with her. She set the foundation for me and my mother, who inspired me to cook to continue on her legacy at the age of 14. My mother taught me the basics and inspired me to continue her legacy through my recipes. Her life lessons stay with me as I cut an onion or season the food generously, as she always did. She was a remarkable woman who raised my sister and I to be genuine and to be true to ourselves. My recipes highlight her zest for life with my flair for cooking. She loved her family, and she showed her love for them through her beautiful, delicious food. You couldn't leave her house without eating something, and she made sure that you ate something. She made sure that you had something to eat, whether you're a vegetarian, whether you didn't like vegetables, whether you didn't like Indian food, whatever it was. She made sure when you came over, there was something for you to eat. All my recipes have memories attached to them. I have loved to cook since I was a teenager. And growing up, we always commiserated in the kitchen. I wonder why. Food has always brought family and friends together and to create amazing memories. I see my son from time to time show an interest in cooking, and I'm happy to pass on that legacy. He comes into the kitchen periodically saying, "Mommy, can I help? Mommy, can I do this? Mommy, can we make this for dinner?" And I am so proud that he's showing such an interest at 9 years old. And I love him, and I wish that he would enjoy cooking as much as I did, and I do. I have learned to cook in many different cuisines, from Italian to traditional Indian cooking, North Indian, South Indian dishes. South Indian cuisine was taught to me by my mother-in-law. She wanted me to expand my horizons, expand my palate, and that's exactly what I did. I come from a family of great cooks, whether it being my wonderful uncle and uncles and aunts, and to all my cousins. It's been our family tradition that cooking is very important to us. And I feel like cooking is in our blood, and there's no way around it. I've enjoyed cooking, and my family immensely enjoys it as much as I do. My all-time dream has always been having a cooking show on TV, on Food Network, or whatever network that would land me. The chefs that have inspired me to expand my horizons through my palate are too many to name, but there's one that tops the list. Gordon Ramsay is my all-time favorite chef. I have idolized him for many years and dreamed of being on Hell's Kitchen and being yelled at by him. Yes, I want to be yelled at by him. Every time I create a new recipe, I ask myself, what would Gordon Ramsay think of this? What would Gordon Ramsay say about my cooking? Would he like it? Would he not like it? Or would he just critique it the way he normally does, unfiltered? After eating at his Michelin star restaurant, his delectable food and impeccable service was memorable for me and my husband on a milestone anniversary. There are too many to name. The chefs are just too many to name that have inspired me, that have gotten me to this place that I am in now. As I go through weeks to weeks, there will be themes on my cooking show, whether it being an Italian week, a Mexican week, or an Indian week, or we're going to just do breakfast this week. I've had recipes that I've learned from watching cooking shows, watching TikTok videos, watching this, but I always put a twist on them, my twist. You will get these recipes They're authentic, and they are my blood, sweat, and tears in them. I love cooking. It's been my passion, and it'll always be my passion. You can see it in my post on Facebook if you're friends with me, on Instagram. Soon you'll see it on TikTok. And finally, you will see the process it takes to make a meal a meal. My recipes are easy and affordable. Something that this pandemic has taught me is to appreciate what I have. I remember in the beginning of the pandemic, we didn't go out much shopping. We got whatever we had, whatever we could get in the grocery store. And then we were scared to go shopping again in order, we didn't want to get COVID. But in the end of the day, that made me more creative, because sometimes we couldn't go to the store like we normally did. And I had limited ingredients in the fridge, in my pantry. And that's when this idea came to me, that I have to make my recipes easily accessible with just random ingredients you can find. There was a show on Food Network, Chopped. That's what my life has been with this pandemic. And I feel like everyone's life has been like that. You get a basket full of ingredients and you have to create a meal. Sometimes that's what happens. I look at the fridge, I look at my pantry, I'm like, oh, I have to go food shopping, but I can't now. So basically what I've done is created meals with minimal ingredients, and they have come out phenomenal. It's because of my upbringing. Thank you, and let's get cooking. A little of this, a little of this. Voila. Food is delicious. And I'm so grateful to family and friends who have already subscribed. I just want to welcome you with open arms, as my mother always welcomes everyone in her home with open arms. And you can leave with a full stomach. Thank you. I love you. Mwah.